Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Don't forget, we need more of these to subscribe. We're looking to get that 20,000. Half of our viewers don't subscribe to our channel. Let's sort that out, please. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the bell if you want alerts when we put new videos out. And if you want more videos, don't forget to join us on Patreon. Well, it has been the press conference ahead of tomorrow night's game against Limassol in match day 2 of the Europa League. Ronald Koeman and Mason Holgate sat down to face the media at Finch Farm. Let's talk about some of the things that came out of it. Regarding the game, Ronald Koeman expects Limassol to be aggressive, a pressing team. A Cypriot reporter though did say that he thinks there's going to be changes, so I don't know whether they're going to be changes for the positive or for the negative for the team. We'll have to wait and see, but anyway, you know, regardless, I think Everton should be looking to win this game and win this game comfortably as far as I'm concerned. You know, there might be tough opposition, but Everton, if they want to be seen as a good side, top side in this tournament and in the Premier League, have to be winning this game. These kind of games are winning them comfortably. Let's just get into some of the things that were said. Jags and Keane will both miss the game. They are both out for Sunday as well, which is disappointing, obviously. But the manager said, you know, he's putting Mason Holgate in there and he's got no problems about that at all. So it's disappointing those who have missed out. It'd be nice to have the cover and nice to have a bit more experience. But you know what? We've been calling for Mason Holgate to be playing in centre-back for a long time. So I'll certainly be given a chance maybe in a 3. It's happened that it's in a 2. And, you know, it's sink or swim time, isn't it? And, you know, Saturday's game against Bournemouth, the game tomorrow night and maybe the game on Sunday will give him the kind of experience he needs to get better as a centre-half. Because he will make mistakes, but hopefully not too many. That's meant Morgan Feeney has been training with the first team today ahead of the game. Obviously, just there's a little bit of cover there. Obviously, there's not many recognised centre backs at the moment. So Morgan Feeney, who captained the under-23s in the 4-2 win against Arsenal Monday night, he is included in the squad, I think, as well. So that's great, good for him, really promising. We spoke about him this week on our under-23 show on Patreon. If you want to catch that, it's a good watch. We're starting to do a little bit on the 23s because obviously they're doing so well, and there seems to be a good line coming through the team now from the under 23s. So catch that if you want. On Niasse, Koeman said he wasn't frustrated by the fact Niasse couldn't play, but I'm sure he would have wanted him, which is a bit mad now, to have been around the squad. But it's just one of those things. It's as much as I'm not wanting to be in the squad, I'm sure, well, I know that part of it is bureaucratic as well. Yes, he could have been included for the likes of maybe Morales or one of the other sort of international players. The idea of him being in there instead of Ross Barkley, that couldn't have happened because of the way it all works. Yes, people have said, well, why is Ross Barkley in there? Well, Ross Barkley's homegrown and you need to have so many homegrown players in the squad and on the bench and those kind of things. So that's the main reason. Maybe with hindsight you would have said, well, you know, Morales maybe out of the squad or somebody else. Unfortunately, Niasse misses out, but it gives the chance of someone like Sandro a chance to push himself, try and get his first goal for Everton in a competitive game, and hopefully he does that. We'll wait and see. Koeman was asked about Yannick Bolasie as well. Everyone's seen the video yesterday of him doing like tricks at Finch Farm, and basically he said, discount that. That's nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Doing a few tricks with the ball means nothing. He's still 4, 5, 6 weeks away from getting back into first team training. Doing a few tricks is nothing. That's fine. It's running, sprinting, changing speed, changing direction. You know, kicking a ball, having someone kick you. They're all the things he really needs to sort of make sure he's got under his belt before he comes back to first team training. So that's a little bit away. You know, it's positive that he's doing that. Obviously, you can see he's not that far away. I think what the manager was saying was, you know, let's be patient on this. And basically, he was telling the journalists, listen, don't be asking me this question every single week. It's going to be 5 weeks. He said it was going to be November, and that's when it's going to be. It's going to be November till he starts training with the first team, and then you don't know how long it'll be, but from training with the first team to actually being back in the first team squad. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But it's positive. It's great to see him. I'm sure he wants to. He's happy. It's mentally back being on a pitch, back being on the training pitch. But I think also there's a message to Bolasie there, which is don't rush. You spent this much time out. A little bit extra time's not going to kill you. So just let's not overdo it. Which is the right thing to do. Obviously, Ronald Koeman was asked about the James McCarthy situation, being called up to the Ireland squad. He said he hadn't spoke to Martin O'Neill, which isn't really a surprise, isn't it, considering the little spat they had last time this happened. What he said was Everton must come first. He said the player, hasn't really done anything since the summer in terms of playing, so Everton have to come first, and I think that's really important because this was the message that was sent out last time, sent out after he played, well, didn't even play, did he? He was named in the first team, got injured in the warm-up, and the instruction was, from now on, you have to put Everton first. So if the player goes over, gets seen by the doctor, I think what he's saying to him is it's not, get me fit, it's, I'm not fit if you're not fit, no, I'll be alright. If he wants to have a future at Everton Football Club, which we'll wait and see if he does. It's just strange this season. He hasn't been anywhere near the squad, and no one can really. There's not been any news. Maybe that's because there's been a lack of questions asking him when he's asking the manager. But this has brought it to a head. Certainly, the fact that he has been included in the Ireland squad, which is just, again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's nothing against the Ireland team or Martin O'Neill or Roy Keane or anything, but it is a joke. It is a joke, and the club, should refuse to send them and should give the player an ultimatum. Now, I don't know if that ultimatum has been given in private, but if he's not 100% fit and he hasn't played a game for the Everton team, then he should not be playing for the Ireland team. It's as simple as that. Irish fans mightn't like that, but that's just the way it is. Going back to Holgate was asked, what he thought long term was his career path, and he said centre half. That's where he wants to be. That's where he wants to play. And now he's getting this chance, maybe for the next couple of games, certainly. So it's good that he wants to play there and not play right back, because I don't think he is a right back. And I think players when they're young get past pillar to post, playing this position. He wants to play centre half. He hasn't actually played that much right back this season. And I think it's best for everyone that he is playing as a centre back. So big chance for him tomorrow night again. Another 90 minutes under his belt. Hopefully he'll come through that with flying colours. I think that's just about it. There's not really anything else today. No mad rumours. No angry birds today. Just the press conference. Don't forget, if you want to vote for us, we've been nominated to the best fan channel in the Northwest Football Awards. I'll put a little link in the comments. If you go on our Twitter as well, it's pinned at the top of our tweets. We even got a mention on the Everton website today when they mentioned the nominations. They said there was someone was up for a best fan TV channel. They didn't actually mention us, but we were there and we thanked them for that. No problem. Anyway, thanks very much for watching Toffee TV, the Everton News Daily. Just, if you haven't noticed, I've got the new amazing Toffee TV kit on, and yes, it's amazing, and yes, it's better than the Everton kit. Rich Wilkinson on Twitter, thank you very much for sorting out these kits for us. If you wanted to get your hands on one of these, just let us know, and we'll sort that out for you, and with Rich. Or anything else. He does a little eBay shop, and he sells loads of little bits and pieces to complete your retro kits. That's all I'm saying. Don't want to breach any copyright laws or anything. But you've seen our kits, the retro ones. He does the numbers. He does the little, let's just say, logos to complete your retro kit. So yeah, if you want any of that stuff, we'll give you Rich's details and he can sort you out with that. Anyway, thanks very much for watching Toffee TV. This has been the Everton News Daily. I'll see you later.